Lex Jones, ever had that feeling? Upcoming single. Tell me if you ever had that.
A lot of my songs are quite, they definitely tend to come from me and my thoughts, but a lot of them are based around concept and just kind of, my thing is that I like creating abstract worlds. In every single song, I like to create a new world. And that's really what it is. It's kind of me, but it's more just creating mad little existences in every track.
Tell me if you ever had that feeling.
This is my first release on a label, so I'm a very excited young man right now. This is like, yeah, I'm pretty happy. The single that I've got coming out, I've had confirmed by my label last week actually for mid-January. It's on a label, a Slough-based label called Rupture UK. It's been picked up by David Blackman's, like the owner of the label, and like a lot of the music on there is really like electronic based. So you've got like a lot of dubstep, house. So I'm really, as well as other spitters, like, so I'm really excited about kind of being connected to a label that's just a little bit off centre. So yes, I really like the track. It's just something to kind of make people think and to just arouse thought, because I think at the present we're in recession and kind of people, there's a general cynicism and stuff within the social realm, kind of like everyone feels a little bit uneasy and uncertain, and I think that song tries to address that, I think. You know, I just started listening to things that like my brother was playing. Like probably my earliest influence was dancehall. Like I started listening to dancehall when I was really young, like from 5, 6, my earliest memories. And then as I got older, like obviously the garage trend was really big, blah blah blah, and I just got into the whole music thing. I started like putting little bits of rhymes here and there together, and then slowly you start to get a little bit better, and then eventually you reach an age where you want to start making songs with concepts. And then I was in uni doing my thing, and as I said, I met Grey Area Thinking. Like me and Grey Area Thinking have known each other since we were at school, but we kind of got together and started to bounce off of each other and start to create our own sound. So like that's kind of where we are at the moment. My influences come from things like Boards of Canada. I listen to a lot of like people like MGMT, Black Kids, but then obviously I'm really into my whole grime side. So you know, I've grown up listening to Dizzy when I was like 16 before he even got big. Kano, all these UK acts. UK is a really big influence like in the music. And if you talk to my producer, like he listens to a lot of ambient, etc., etc. So that kind of comes from my sound. But I listen to everything. I listen to metal. I listen to anything. How I heard about it is that I was on Linda Search's show, BBC Berkshire, and they have the session every week where they have several panellists and they judge which song was played to be the best. And my song was on there, and the organiser of the King of the Mic competition heard me on BBC Berkshire and actually invited me on the show. It was like, you know, if this guy Lex Jones is listening, come and enter. So that's kind of how I heard about it, entered through there, and then yeah, it was good. It was like, especially because there's not as many, like, there's not maybe the infrastructure sometimes that you really want in Berkshire. I was really happy to be in a place with a lot of other spitters, a lot of other people who were interested in doing what I was doing. So completely aside from winning, that was just good to see that there's an infrastructure and to see that there is really a very active urban music culture within Berkshire. Just being heard and being at a point where people actually want to hear my music and I can do my thing. That really is what the goal is, and like I'm bang intent on working as hard as I need to get there. No, that's just me.